Do you want to have boatloads of iron in Minecraft 1.14? Then stick around to learn how to build the Iron Tsunami. The Iron Tsunami holds 12 villagers and 1 pillager and provides an average of 1,234 iron per hour. The Iron Tsunami was not made by me, it was made by Kvothelir, so mad respects to him for letting me make this tutorial, but let's get into how to build it. Okay, so now let's teach you how to build this iron farm, because what's the point if you don't know how to build it? So, the first step is to set up a storage system. Any system will work, but you want it to be based around one hopper. If you want to build it high in the sky though, I'll show you on this one. Place oh, there, yeah, perfect. You want a cobweb there because it'll center the drops in the block. So just remember that if you're building it up high. So we're gonna do that. Just get that set up and we'll go on to the next step. Okay, so now that you've built your storage system, be it just a barrel or a whole honkin' one, go up 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, place a cobweb. You don't need it, just you'll need to create a drop shaft for it then. Get rid of those blocks and then go out 5 blocks in all cardinal directions. Using fancy words here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then go out 2 blocks on each side. So it'll kind of look like a weird looking plus sign. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So now that you've done that, just fill out 2 blocks like that. And then you'll just create a diamond kinda. So once you finish, here, we'll fill it in on camera. So yeah, that's what it should look like. Then go ahead and fill it in and we'll go into the next step. Okay, so next we'll want to fill in a little circle, I guess this would be called, around it. And once you've finished that, we'll put 2 high glass around it to stop the iron golems from falling out. So let's do that. And I'm trying to do this as fast as possible because I don't want the video to be too long. But once you finish that, we'll start placing in our water sources to attract the iron golems away from the edge, I guess. And so we can collect the iron. So now that you've filled in this glass, go ahead and pause it if you haven't done it. So now that you've done it, hopefully, we can put water there, in all these corners, in that corner, and then do that for each side. So it'll go in your 2 corners right here, and then right in this little 2x2 space. So oh yeah, I remember what I did wrong. Okay, and then next you want to put that bad boy there, and boom, it's starting to come together. Doesn't that look similar? So while this has these pillars right here, they aren't needed, it's for design, but makes it look good. So do that and we can come back for the next step. Okay, so the next step, we will need to get a pillager, and it needs to be a pillager, guys. It cannot be a zombie or anything. It must be a pillager. So take the time, go get one, come back, pause the video, come back, and once you've done that, we'll build up 3 high, put a slab right there, and start building up walls around this like that. So you'll want to build up this full tower, and I'll tell you how much it is in a second once I count it after this clip. And then just break this out and we can push the pillager in there in a second. I'll show you how to do that. So I'll be back in 1 sec. Okay, so I counted it, and this needs to be 16 blocks tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, I counted correctly. Okay, so we're getting some progress done. So let's throw in our pillager. And do pillagers burn in the sun? Let's see. Where's my pillager indicator? Pillager. Okay. And then we need a name tag so he doesn't disappear. So let's throw him. He'll need to. Wait, what? How are you not? You are not a pillager. I'm sorry. The pillager goes up here. Yeah. Somewhere up here. He's somewhere. Okay. So, down here is an evoker. Yes. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'll change that in the earlier part of the video. So get an evoker here. Let's kill this dude. Evoker, name tag him, and name tag him anything. Name tag him sub to iMineCrazy. But yeah, so get a name tag, name him, and then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, and then from any one of these corners, you'll want to go up 13 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I said 13, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, so this will be your spawning platform, and it'll be in the shape of just a giant square. So just go out 2 blocks in each direction of it. So, oops, 1, 2. This is not part of it, but that block is not part of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Actually, go 1 block out. I'm an idiot. That block is part of it. And 1 block out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, same height. And then just make a square with it on the outside ones. Like that. And then I'll come back. Oh, I'll show you what to do. So then you'll just want to create like a little diagonal line. Oops. Like that in every corner. So just take it from right here to boom, boom, boom. So yes, do that on all the sides and then fill this in. And I'll be back when I'm done with that. Okay, and then once you finish this platform, we will need to build another glass wall, because this will be the spawning platform of the iron golems. So just fill it in with glass, and once you finish this, we will start working on the water system. And this should just take a second. I need to work on my tutorial skills. But yeah, if you're liking the video, please leave a like. Leave a like for every iron golem that spawns. No, I'm joking. So, once we get this glass done, boom, we'll throw in a water sort. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. So remember, if you're using half slabs, click on the glass blocks. So place a water source in each corner, and if you did it right, it should perfectly flow. Ah, I know what I did wrong, guys. Well, that I did wrong. So, if you're like me and did it wrong, hopefully we can mend that mistake right now, and I'll show you the proper way to do it. So, what you want to do is place a block like that, and then let it flow. Yes, yes. And then, obviously, break the blocks, because otherwise the iron golems could get out. So, do that in every corner. Place the block, put the water down, then break the block. And then it will perfectly flow. Okay, and then on to the next step. Okay, for the next step, we'll need to place a block here. Any block. It doesn't need to be red nether brick. But you want to place a block there, and then surround this with the walls. Place a piston here. An observer facing into the piston, then a piston or an observer facing straight down. Then we'll want to create a line of 3 more of these. Yeah, 3 more, and then we'll move on to the next step, which will get a little bit more complicated. Need 3 more, but I believe in you guys. You guys can do it, and you'll get endless iron. So yeah, I'll come back to you in 1 second. Okay, so before we move on to the next step, we'll want to place a ring of blocks around here, and then non-spawnable blocks right here, and here, right here, because we don't want any pillager, iron golems to spawn, and then another set right here. So I like this, or I don't. This is how it's designed, and I think it looks pretty good. So let's just do a ring of stairs around it. And then once we finish that, we will go into the next step. I remember, yeah. Okay. Sorry, don't listen to me. I'm just being dumb. So we'll finish up this. So once you finish this ring of stairs, come back and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so now it's time for some redstone. We place down this layer of stairs, which is crucial for the farm to work. Now follow this line of stairs and make a square around it. Just loop it around. It'll be a 7 by 7 when it's done, I believe, if I counted it right. 1 2 3, yes, it'll be a 7 by 7. Fill it in, and then we'll start putting down the redstone, which is also crucial. But in the very center block, leave that one out because we'll need that to have the pillager in. So, to start the redstone, throw a comparator with the 2 prongy thingies facing this hole on the observer. Then place a redstone there, and then one on each side. And then another comparator with the 2 prongs facing the corner, a redstone, a comparator being there with the 2 prongs facing towards the hole again, a piece of redstone, a block, and then one final comparator right there. Let's put some redstone there, and then there's our first circuit. Go ahead and copy that. Okay, and then now for the next circuit, we'll need to put a redstone dot here and here, and then a repeater facing this way and this way. Your first repeater facing into the redstone will be on 4 ticks, and this other one will be on 2 ticks. Then place a block right in front of that repeater. Skip a block. Oops. Put redstone there, and then skip a block. Put a block there with a redstone torch. It should light up. And then you'll want to do redstone there. A sticky piston. Skip 2 blocks, another sticky piston. Put a redstone block there. Place down your hoppers facing into each other with a comparator on each side. A repeater with 4 ticks delay into a block with redstone there, and then another block. And then that is all of your redstone done. So copy that, and then once you're done with that, throw 44 items into here. You should see that click, boom, and then we'll need to cover up all of this to stop mobs from spawning. So my advice is just go ahead, throw glass over it, or you could do slabs, just so it's spawn proof. But I'll come back once I'm done with that, and we'll go into the next step. So once you're done with the redstone, you're going to want to lead a pillager here. I recommend using a minecart. Once you get him here, name tag him, use a shield to push him in that hole right there. And since I'm in creative, I don't need the shield, but yeah, you should get him in there. You should be able to see out, and he'll occasionally move. So yeah, once you do that, come back and I'll go on to the next step. Okay, so I was looking at my redstone, and I need to clarify, I had this originally facing this way. Yeah, flip it the other way around. So the 2 prongs should be facing outwards away from the pillager. Sorry about that. I'm really sorry. But the next step is to place down our villagers. So I'll be showing you the 4-pod design and the 3-pod because, yeah. So let's start with the 3-pod. So you want to go from this water source, go up 2 blocks, place down any villager table. This is the 3-pod design. You want to go out 2 blocks, or a block in each direction. Place down glass like that, and then 2 out this way, 2 out this way. Place your redstone on your tables. Throw down iron trapdoors with end rods on there, and then iron trapdoors above those, and then in a little triangle pattern. Place down your beds on these 4 glass bits, and then throw down your 3 villagers. Pretty simple. And then if you want to have 4 villagers, you'll go from that same water block up to, and then just make a little square with it. Do the same process of just glass on the outside, and then 2 like that, 2 like that. You'll place your redstone, your iron trap doors like that, with end rods above them. And this time, instead of a triangle, you want to make a square shape. You'll get your beds there too, and then get your 4 villagers in there. And then do that 2 more times, or I already have that built. So if you want to do that with 3 villagers, it'll look like this. But with 4 villagers, it'll look like this. So I'll come back when I'm done with that. Okay, so I was looking at the recording, making sure everything was right. And I realized in the first time I put the slab here, it needs to go here. And then get your pillager in there, make sure to name him again, and then you'll be good. So, if you guys liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!